yo.
Y'all, we got the best bartender in town today. You trying to hop on this mukbang quick?
Yeah.
Y'all, it is impossible for me to get anybody to come mukbang with me. It's Vlogmas. I got the bar decorated nice.
I'll be at work. We could do a little, we could do a mukbang with alcohol if you want.
Cheers. Hey, my turned up vlogs be getting the most views. Drinking a little bit on them. All right, y'all. This is what we call shaking for shots. I think it's strictly a Wisconsin thing. Now, if I win,
Nope.
oh wait,
Okay.
cock. Now, if I win, I get a free drink. Oh, everybody cock. I'm gonna edit that.
Oh, good.
All right, 5.
Hey, bro, you gonna watch it? You gonna watch the end of the
5.
That was a good one.
Yeah, no, you can turn, bro.
Ooh, he got naked.
That's what we call naked, which means my shot will be free. We got
My shot is free.
and then
Gotta wait on your brother.
This
bartender.
why I want to get in.
He usually get naked too. Now, if he get naked, we gonna all have to go again.
One tie, all tie. I'm really just trying to get some stuff in because I gotta leave soon. I gotta go film, but to Snoop Iced Tea.
Bianca, you want to take this shot first? Or you wait? Yeah, that's what they told me out here. The Popeyes too. They about to pull up on
I
me.
like them big ass things they got.
Oh, they do Did they do the DoorDash?
But they just brought me some chili from the shit up over there.
All right, y'all. I'm about to head out of here. I gotta go to the thing. Peace. Welcome back, everybody. So, I'm excited. This is my first Vlogmas, kind of Christmassy themed stuff. So I'm very excited. And on top of that, I'm eating at a place that I used to love back when I was working downtown. Me and Chunk actually worked together, and Rob too. Rob was in a different department, but they would set up this kind of farmer's market downtown, and there's this Asian place called Mai's Deli. It's a Hmong place. And they have some really good food. The Hmong people in the Hmong culture, they make really good food. This is some green curry with shrimp. I'm excited to try it. I don't even know what the spice level is. I didn't look. And then they do their own take on the crab ragoons. This is their crab ragoon, which is also good. And they have this spicy kind of sauce with it. There's white rice, which I'm not gonna eat, but it's for decoration. And I say these stuffed chicken wings are, I don't know what they stuff them with, but y'all see. And then I don't even know what this is. let me call you back. I'm filming.
You don't have to call. I just wanted to show you this.
Oh, that's what we got to look forward to in Arizona. That is my sister, y'all. We got some good stuff coming up. Let me call you back. Y'all, when I tell you, my sister is probably one of the funniest people I've ever met. And I can't wait to have her on, and I get to spend 2 weeks with her. I am going to Arizona. Hold on, let me go. I can't get a prayer in time because I'm starving. Thank you, Lord, for this food I'm about to receive. Amen. I'll take one of these chicken wings and I'll bite it. No. Look, I don't know what they got in there, but they stuff it with some. It's clear noodles. Well, this woman just called me in a Santa suit. So, you will see that Santa suit. So I think she's gonna do a mukbang. But I love it because it's the holiday spirit. It's I was searching around the whole town to, no I wasn't. I was looking to buy like a Santa hat just to like make this video more festive, but I'll make the background festive. This is good. The spice is just right. It's not too much. This is a green curry. But as you can see in the video that I'm posting before that, I was just with my older brother. He's a bartender. I'm trying to get everybody here in Wisconsin to come film with me and just like kind of get used. I think a lot of them are just shy. So the more and more they get used to it, you'll see like how much of like characters my whole family is. Very like fun people to be around. Just usually all around a good time. So I'm excited. I haven't seen my sister in, well, since she came to Cleveland. She was in my, her daughter was Carter. So if you scroll down, I did a video with my niece Carter, my older sister, or little sister, 7. That's her mother. I'm gonna be doing videos with her, Carter, Tina, my cousin James, his family. I think I said this in my last video, but you see her bought a whole Santa suit, and it's like, why'd you do that? But she's hilarious. I'm hoping we can get some skits, because she's a very creative mind, and it's gonna be nice being around that, because in Houston we were around that. Only thing about that is we were working for we were on Dalvin's channel so much that by the time we started our own channel, I think we were more focused on mukbangs instead of like being creative. So I know Rob's very creative. James is humble about it, but James is very creative. And Dalvin's very creative too. The only thing about it is when you're working with yourself, you have nobody to film, but I find my ways around that. And I'm going to, I'm very I'm very excited about the content that I'm going to be putting out. That's all you want to do as a creator, is be happy with the content that you're putting out. And don't matter if you get 6 views or 6 million, as long as you're happy with the content you're putting out, that's all that matters. And seeing her in that Santa suit just reminded me. I remember one time I was in kindergarten. Well, we moved to Wisconsin when I was 3 years old. And so kindergarten, I had been here for 2 years. I remember going to this event where, I don't know, they were giving like all the, it was fancy. I mean, none of my parents my dad wasn't there or anything like that. My mom still lived in Ohio. And we went up on like Santa's lap, and they had like these wine glasses and fancy. People were dressed up and cheap. And then as I got older, I was thinking like, why was I there? What was that about? I'm like, oh, they were giving the poor kids gifts. I'm like, we were the poor kids? Funny story. One year, I was in 5th grade. They called me down to the office, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then they gave me a turkey, and I'm super excited about it. I'm like, they just gave me a turkey, and everybody in class is like, wow, why'd you get a turkey? And I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, I brought that turkey home. My dad threw it in the garbage. And I'm wondering, like, why would you throw the turkey away? They gave us a turkey. And then as I got older, I realized, oh, it was like a charity thing. And my dad was like, listen, we can afford a turkey, you know? So he got rid of it. It's just funny, like, to think as like a little kid. Well, yeah, I mean, we don't need no turkey. Handing out turkeys in the hood, like, we straight over here, you know? It's just kind of funny to look at it as an adult. Because in a kid's eyes, I'm super geeked to have a turkey. And even like, when it comes to the whole Santa Claus thing, some people are against. I'm gonna do this over here. Yo, I love me some crab rangoons. But I always peel off the edges because don't nobody got time to be eating this crust. When it comes to the Santa Claus stuff, I remember I was the little kid in like third grade, like, Santa's not real. Yes, he is, Levante, and then like the Tooth Fairy and stuff like that, like that they're not real. Yo, this is so delicious. And the sauce, I got like some spices in it. It's like their own twist on the sweet and sour. But I was that kid, because we never believed in that. I don't remember ever believing in that. Maybe it like, I don't know, I don't remember my, like, dad ever making that a thing, like Santa a thing. I feel like he always had the, like, mantra of, listen, y'all gonna know I paid for this, you know, type deal. But I always found, like, the idea of Santa interesting because, like, when you tell a kid, oh, Santa's not real, you know? Your whole life thinking Santa's real. Not whole life. What, 8 years? 9 years? Then you find out he's not real. And then you become an adult. And you find out he is real because you are Santa the whole time. I don't want to get religious, but I know like there's a lot of like spiritual people that kind of say the same thing about like God. Like we are all God because the consciousness and we become one. And things like that. It's just really interesting like to think about as far as I guess that stuff goes. Let me know what y'all think. Do you like, how do you feel about like Santa and the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy? One, I think it's important for kids to kind of like have that information, or I said information. I don't even know what I want to say. For kids to have that. And I know there are so many cultures that have like little folklores for children and stuff like that, which is probably important. Because one, if you are Spanish or Latin American, message me about this. You can DM me. You can just write on this post. So, you know, I have like a lot of like sleeping problems, like nightmares and sleep paralysis and stuff like that. So tell me why every time I get on TikTok, some scary stuff want to pop up. Now I'm watching TikTok late at night, and they talking about some, I think they call duendes or something, like some little people that only kids see, and that are mainly tipsy and they evil and they go away if you give them candy. Yo, I'm in my room in Texas. Dom's house. I get like 4 of these videos pop up. Well, I watched like the video and I'm like intrigued. Well, what the heck is this? I'm going through it. I'm scared all night. Like these little duendes. Are they duendes? Please tell me I got Eat Gorda Eats. You Spanish, right? Don't cancel me if you're not. But I believe you're Spanish. Well, Eat Gorda Eat, that's Spanish. If you watch, do you still watch me? I know you only like Rob, but. If you watching me, let me know. Or any person of Spanish descent, let me know about like that. But y'all, I'm sitting there watching this, and I'm shook. It's late at night. I'm hearing footsteps. I'm like, I'm not going to bed. No. Then I'll be on the conspiracy TikTok talking about mermaids and the Caribbean culture and stuff like that. Like, I don't know how big like my island fan base is or subscriber base is. I'm talking about mermaids and they give you pearls and stuff. Honestly, I really want to have like a conspiracy series. So if you know anything about that, whether the Spanish duendes or the Caribbean mermaids or even just mermaids in general, because I guess there's a lot of cultures like African cultures and Caribbean, Jamaican, whatever, cultures that believe in like a lot of that stuff. I think even like New Orleans and stuff too, because I think Taylor was talking to me about that. You know, she went to Grambling in the... Listen, I don't like nothing to do with the extraterrestrial because my nightmare would be scary enough, but I'm interested in it. Oh, witches and all that. Which is interesting about like a Santa Claus, you know, or a character like an Easter Bunny or like that. It's like, because if you believe in that, do you believe in like these other things? I don't necessarily do. But I do know that if you believe in Santa when you're a kid, and then you have kids, at the end of the day, when you do have kids, you make them believe in Santa. And the whole time, Santa is you. So you were Santa the whole time. And that's why they say believe in yourself. Am I the smartest man on the planet or what? I think I was talking about, I forget who I was talking to, about we were talking about like different cultures and who makes the best food. Yeah. Love me some soul food. That's comfort food. That's what you grew up with. But I also haven't had like any like New Orleans Southern food and stuff like that. Because the way they put these flavors together is just immaculate. It's just nuts. It's crazy. I got this movie right here, which I don't know why it's sitting right here because there's no movie in it. Yo, this is the funniest movie on the planet, and I hope you can see it. That is honestly the funniest movie I've ever seen. Steve Martin is probably one of my favorite comedians. I've never seen his stand-up or whatever. I love what Martin does. I don't even know Martin's last name. Dude, Martin got a last name? Not Steve Martin, but Martin from Martin. Martin, Dave Chappelle. I really liked, I like Chris Rock's stand-up a lot. I like this stand-up a lot. I liked Larry David. I love Curb Your Enthusiasm, one of my favorite TV shows. Not too big on like Seinfeld and all that. Who knows? Jamie Foxx too, and that's another debate. Who's a better actor? Like, there's like been a debate going around. Who's a better actor, like Jamie Foxx or Will Smith? And I'll fight you on this. Nah, cause I'm gonna go with Will Smith. But I seen something actually yesterday that talked about Jamie Foxx or Denzel. I'm like, you can't. Denzel is like the GOAT. But I started thinking, can Denzel be funny? Can Denzel be funny? Because Will can be funny. Jamie Foxx can be funny. Can Denzel be funny? So I was thinking about, what's the movie with Denzel? The Book of Eli. I was thinking Will Smith and Jamie Foxx could play this role. But Jamie Foxx maybe could have been the Fresh Prince. Don't cancel me over this. But can Denzel be funny? I feel like Will Smith and Jamie Foxx can play every role that Denzel can play, but I don't think Denzel can be funny. He was funny in Training Day, but that's unintentionally. But overall, I'd still probably say Denzel's better, but maybe he just doesn't have the versatility. But yeah, y'all see, I just actually just dogged this meal. And don't say I didn't eat, because these are just scraps and I'm just gonna eat. That's the last one. This curry. I'm excited. It's my last day in Wisconsin for the next few weeks. I will be doing, my brother said he's gonna go ice skating with me tomorrow. And we're very funny when we're together. So, it should be a fun video. And I'm excited about the next 14 days. It's low-key hectic with the Vlogmas, because I was supposed to vlog and film with my little brother, but he got to work late. And so I'm just like, whatever. We can talk it to another day. But if you ever in Wisconsin area, Mai's Deli, M-A-I's Deli, I think it's probably one of the only, no, the Pho place is a Hmong place too. Yo, they're so good with their food. The spices there, oh, they put everything together, so good. But stay tuned. Looking forward to, I know it's just gonna be a blast. It's gonna be fun times, and yeah, I can't wait. But Snoop TV is out. Wait a minute, I forgot again. Please add me on Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, at Lecarson, L-E-C-R-O-S-O-N. Snoop TV is out.
Keep my shit been going, oh, see, no, you are not my bro. Please go ahead.